earlier in the show, we played a clip of a Palestinian resident of sheikh-jarrah who was on CNN. And
Mohammed Kurd.
Well, Mohammed Kurd joins me now from Sheikh-jarrah. You grew up in the neighborhood. Your family home is slated for eviction. What is the scene right now?
Well, thank you so much for having me. To start, it's not really an eviction. It's forced ethnic displacement, to be accurate, because an eviction implies legal authority. While the Israeli occupation has no legitimate jurisdiction over the eastern parts of occupied Jerusalem under international law, it also implies the presence of a landlord. And certainly these Israeli settlers have not built our homes. They're not our landlords. They don't own our land. And thirdly, eviction does not imply the hundreds and hundreds of heavily armed police and army and settlers colluding, blowing up your doors, throwing your children from your windows, and using brute force to throw you out in the street and assaulting and arrest you should you resist. It doesn't imply the grenades. It doesn't imply the rubber-coated bullets. It's not an eviction. According to the UN and countless politicians and human rights organizations, it could amount to war crimes. Actually, the situation is pretty tense, I can tell you, and we're very scared of losing our homes to Israeli settler organizations.
They've just basically kicked them out. Here, play this video. They have just basically Israeli military kicked him out of his own neighborhood.
ضربني ضربني اما تعرفش تاخد بالك خلاص خليك برا خلاص عن رب الله تبعك.
There he is, kicked out of his home and his neighborhood. Unbelievable.
Well, I mean, how much internalized generational trauma about the Holocaust is there when you're acting that way and you don't see some parallels like between just
there's been, all these narratives that are developed about the Palestinians to justify this. I mean, who knows?
I mean, he spoke out, and then what? 24 hours later?
Yep.
That is alarm bells. Hello.